A massive verdict in Denver will likely set a precedent in similar cases all across the country. The case centered on the actions of Denver police during the George Floyd protests of 2020. Last Friday, a federal jury ruled in favor of 12 plaintiffs suing the city. The protesters wanted $17 million in damages. The jury awarded them $14 million. Karen Morfitt has been following this case for you, looking into that impact. And Karen, we're hearing from the police union about this decision.
And Karen, they say they did what they had to do in order to protect the city, but that doesn't change the decision by that jury. And this being one of the first of the cases like this to go to trial, it will likely play a factor in other pending cases. 12 people injured while protesting the death of George Floyd in Denver challenged the response by police. They're the first to go to trial and now the first to have a $14 million verdict in their favor.
The size of this jury verdict sends a message not just to the Denver Police Department, but to police departments all around the country.
Mark Silverstein, director of ACLU Colorado and one of the attorneys in the case, says it will likely be looked at by others.
What we have as of Friday is a jury verdict, which is the equivalent of finding a fact that the city and county of Denver itself is responsible for the individual actions of police officers.
In a statement, Denver's Department of Safety acknowledged a need to do more, but the Denver Police Protection Association had its own response.
The Denver Police Department acted with nothing less than honor, integrity, courage, and bravery.
Nick Rogers, the president of that union, says police held the line.
Buildings and businesses would have been destroyed, and there would not have been anything to return to.
Silverstein says the verdict speaks for itself.
That the current policies and practices violate the constitutional rights of people who come out to peacefully protest.
Now, we spoke with other attorneys who are representing some of those protesters in pending cases. Attorney David Lane, whose office represents several of them, says that the days of juries cutting the police slack when they violate the Constitution are done. It's unclear tonight whether or not the city plans to appeal that federal decision. In Denver tonight, Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.